never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love.
The brakes.
Rico is with him then. He's got to make amends after yesterday.
And Kies now up into second place, pressing Carpe. I wonder if it's he's decided that he stayed off.
Wide onto the green and beyond. Veda is in second place. Your pole sitter, Rico Salmela, in fourth. How annoyed was he when you spoke to him after the race?
He was just detuned. You know, he wasn't angry. Green enough, and it's time to turn the wick up.
He can do it without going on the green as well. Carter Thompson up from well down on the grid into fifth.
Valentine Peroni he was just fed up with it, really.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, so now
He proved that yesterday. It's Brian Ariarte.
Where did he come from?
To first. Goodness me, Brian.
I think it is that's in third place there. It is Salmela in fourth. He's from pole. The 28 of Maximo Kies slots into second place.
Wow, then he goes straight back. That was an overly ambitious move. Oh, and Carpe Lily swipes his...
He knows he's got to do better. He's got to have a better result here. He's got to get that win that has been superb stuff.
This is much more orderly and sedan. Front wheel, goodness
Brian
me!
touches the green and he goes from trying for first to back for fourth place.
Wow, I don't see...
Eluded him since his first Rookies Cup season.
Yeah, brilliant stuff then. So out we come through turn 3 than it was yesterday. A 144.9 from Quiles. He is the fastest rider. I've never seen anything like that before, to be honest with you. A rider goes from third to first to fourth in a space of 2. On towards turn 4. It's Carpe, Peroni, Veda, Rico, Carter track by 5/10 of a second. That's very, very impressive indeed. Then he 2 corners.
Well, you can't say he's not trying.
No, absolutely not. Quiles.
Way off.
Thompson, Brian Ariarte's made a much better start. So, 2 riders who have got terrible starts comparatively is a man on a mission.
But now, as I said yesterday, you know, Brian Ariarte is...
You said it, didn't you? He's not going to track limits warnings. He said, well, I've got a few in my pocket now. Quiles and Morelli.
Right, we'll see what Kies can do with that. So he does give himself a lot of work. As long as they haven't changed, and I don't think he would have done. Brian Ariarte has the long gearing, and that works when he's...
That's not how it works.
Well, as you say, you said it was going to kick off. Well, it has. So Brian Ariarte picks up another place there, and in this, as he said, I just got bumped around yesterday on his own like this, or at least with a clear track ahead of him. Rico Salmela and some of the other guys are on the short. Biggest style it's kicked off.
It has well and truly, and you've got Moodley and that joining the party.
I didn't make a good start. You know, things got messed up early on. He needs a better race if he's going to go after that gearing, which helps him punch out of the corner. But Brian was mucked up by people yesterday.
As well, it's just off the back. They're within a second now. Then it's only going to get closer if these guys keep mucking it.
That cup win. He lost the lead by 2 points to Alvaro Carpe yesterday. Don't think he was able to use the advantage of the long gearing, but now he's being able to run his
each other up. But Quiles leads through turn 3. Brian says, get behind me. They're going to... They've got Brian Ariarte looking at the inside of Salmela again then. Look at that. That's not really a stereotypical...
own racing lines, his own pace, and perhaps it's working out better for him.
Basically yesterday, hedged to bet. Flickered certain digit on their fingers in response.
Well, that is brilliant, as you say.
But taking spot for these rookies' bikes, he narrowly avoids exceeding track limits as well then. So he picks up... He would absolutely make mincemeat of everybody in the first lap, and it didn't pay off, right?
Something like that, yeah, definitely. Went from nowhere to first and back to about 4th or 5th. My goodness.
There's up another place. Up into 5th goes Brian.
Yes, he's a different man today, I think. He's there. That's absolutely...
Here's what happened then going through turn 10. Was that turn 9 or turn 10?
Beautiful.
Nothing like Rookies Cup out there, is there, Peter?
No,
nothing like it.
Nothing at all, no. My goodness. He's not going to be mucked around like he was yesterday. He's already in front of Rico Salmela. Oh! Stuff just leaning maximum angle there to keep it up at the green. Well, superb stuff. Okay, right, 3 and a bit laps to go. Pini's there. There's a nasty slide there, but he saved it.
Carter Thompson looking really, really...
10 bumping around there, working very hard.
A colleague of mine described someone's front end yesterday as
and the whole pack, and they're still just with a bit of an advantage over Rouge Moodley.
Strong. I did see actually he started, of course, from 7th on the grid, so he's gained quite a few plays. Pogo stick.
Oh, and somebody, who was that, was way off,
Veda, I think.
way off in the green. I suppose if you're going to need...
Up the inside, and a big bobble for him as he tries to get the inside of Carpe. Carpe's going to come back in it, no, is he? He's going to push him wide. He's in that opening lap, although he'll cross it with just one gained overall.
And Navarro Carpe has the advantage. Go in the green, you might as well make a big job of it. So it still is Brian Iriarte on the 51 that leads, but only...
Is that Pini going very wide in the background? He'll be out of the running for the win then, unfortunately. That's him too.
But only just from Valentin Peroni, the Argentine.
Ruche Mouli off the back of this group then.
Only just from Max Chies, the 83 of Alvaro Carpe, yesterday's winner in 3rd place.
Too far away.
Right, so it's Max Chies now who has the advantage, but Brian Iriarte comes inside him.
11 sits in 11th place as well. He'll be looking for redemption after yesterday's crash.
And Brian Iriarte is ahead of Rico Somella and the 73 of Valentin Peroni, making the top 5.
This does make total...
Down, who is going to be late on the brakes? Brian surely is going to lead. This is where he made the big move on the previous lap. Up into 3rd place. He passed Veda Pratama going into the 1st corner.
This is a much different race that we see. In sense, to be honest with you, you look at the championship, 1 to 5th in the championship, battling 1 to... Oh! Keyless goes from 1st to 5th!
Yeah, in one corner.
Compared to yesterday, can tell the riders that have done their homework overnight. They knew exactly when they needed to improve. To 5th in the race as well. This is a case of all the others are seeing up ahead of them what they've got to grow.
My goodness gracious me. So
Wow.
Brian now is going to put the hammer down. I think he knows that
He spoke to Brian, he said he sounded a little bit lost almost. He wasn't sure what he did wrong, but he certainly rectified it today in the Rookies Cup to actually fight for the championship. This is pretty special stuff on these guys.
That's it. With the gearing, he can't just run in the pack. He's got to get out in front. And here he goes to make the move again. There's just 3. That's right, indeed. He's up into 2nd place. He's past Valentin Peroni. He's already on the tail of the... And there's a 54 Veda Pratama ahead of the number 5 of Leo Ramsdorff. 3 laps remaining now of Rookies Cup action. Side by side with Alvaro Carpe. Carpe has the advantage on the brakes. 83 of Alvaro Carpe. Yes, he didn't pinpoint just what went wrong. He just was a bit miffed. But he's certainly...
Leo has basically lived here for the last couple of weeks, doing track days around the Red Bull Ring mini bike. He does indeed. Quick scan through the bottom of the field as well, a bit lower down. Morelli's
got it sorted now, hasn't he?
Stand up Austria, your boy Leo Ramsdorff for the number 5 is in 8th place. He's racing extra tuition from Johan Zarco as well, MotoGP rider, former rookie of course as well. It's up to 12th, he's fighting with Ramsdorff in 11th place. Pons is up there to claim some more points in 3rd in this leading group, vying for a potential podium then. That's a great start from him.
And Brian Iriarte takes the lead.
So expect a good result from him. He's absolutely on it now, fighting with Christian Daniel Jr.
Yeah.
Danish's weekend goes from bad to worse. He's 14th, unfortunately, the Malaysian.
And Iriarte has it. He take the lead going sideways past Alvaro Carpe into the downhill right hand. Absolutely superb stuff. He's really enjoying his home race and you have a great weekend. He's had a lot of advantage going into the chicane. Can he get out of it well? He does get out of it well. He's still got the advantage over